by
this
his
kind
father,
of shit.
George
Okay. Shut the
H.W.
fuck up,
Bush
Art
and his
Bell.
brother,
This is definitely
George
not.
W. Bush, during Jeb Bush's latest fundraiser in Orlando.
It says I'm in hour one.
Bush Senior
Okay,
left
here we go.
the large crowd of Jeb Bush partisans uneasy
Here we go. 21:15.
after responding to
Let's try it,
a
folks.
question on
Let's
UFOs
see if I'm there.
by an activist / journalist.
Yeah.
I want to hear you talk to
Art
Art Bell.
Which the
and
answer
actually talk to
says-
Art Bell. Here we go.
It probably says something like midnight in the desert overseas or North America or something like
Did
that.
the
That's
Wolfman
us.
actually talk to Art Bell?
And you can call us for free from anywhere in the world. What a world we live in, huh? So with that in
Can't
mind,
be real.
and a 2-drink maximum in mind for calling, here we go. Don't forget about the
21. Okay.
scot-free line.
You sure shouldn't drink when you
got
talk
away
to
with
Art
something
Bell.
scot-free,
Scot-free
whatever
means
it was,
don't
we
drink.
want to hear about it.
And you best wear underwear.
575-208-7787,
Actually, don't wear any pants.
And
Do
here
not
we
wear
go.
pants, folks. Do not wear pants.
Here we go. Hi there on Skype. You're on the air. Hello on Skype. You're on the air. Corey. Your name is Corey. And if you don't speak in 3 seconds, I'm moving
Shut
on.
the fuck up. I'm moving on. Fuck you, I'm Art Bell.
Corey. 3. Sorry, Corey. You lose. We're going to move on to Mike.
Mike. Mike, I want to talk to somebody.
You keep them on hold, you wait, and then you try to go to them. And I think I could hear his voice mumbling in the background.
It could be Mike.
And I couldn't go to him. So
Could be
Mike
Wolfman Mike.
instead is the one who gets on. Mike, hi.
How you doing, Art?
I am just fine, buddy.
This is me and Art Bell.
I'm calling back again from Guelph, Ontario.
Oh, that's you.
Yes, well, you are
Yes, it is, sir.
example of how to sound good on Skype.
I've got
I found it. I found it.
Just an Android phone.
Oh, start it over. Start over. I'm going to record.
This is my first call to Art Bell. This is my first call to Art Bell.
Anyway, welcome.
Anyways, I was going to mention I was trying to be a time traveler, and was having trouble getting it to with the PayPal link up my card. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I heard another caller say the same thing, so I'm not sure if it's something.
All right, so some people
You better
have
fucking believe
trouble with PayPal. I don't know what it is, but usually it can be fixed by using a different email address.
It all started here,
Try
Kurt.
that, and if that doesn't work, I don't know what to tell
Hey,
you.
guys.
There are instructions. If you go to artbell.com, there are instructions of what to do if you have a problem. You know, it's like 1 in 1,000. It does happen. I'm sorry. I
have a problem.
Time Traveler is awesome.
Yeah, I wanted to use the wormhole. But anyways, let me tell you a story that happened at my farm, another one.
Just jump into another subject, right? You hear me?
Port Burwell
Play
area.
the
I told you
damn-
before. I live,
Dude, you kept me on longer than any other caller. Listen to
I
this.
was irrigating late one night. It was probably around 3 a.m, and I had to shut off my irrigation system.
Yes.
I was waiting. I had to wait another
You
hour.
sound so
My
good.
brother came out on his bicycle. He lived next to me. And we were just looking up at the stars, and all of a sudden we seen this
But you're
thing like
drinking.
a red fireball. And it was moving in an erratic pattern, going here, there, moving. We started getting scared. It was coming towards us. And all of a sudden it stopped over, it looked like our neighbor's property, pretty close to us.
Wow.
And really, it looked like a fireball, but moving around intelligently.
Okay.
It all of a sudden, like lightning, shot down this energy field, and
Son of a bitch.
like a outline, like a triangle going down at the earth, almost like a ray that goes wider as it comes down.
Yes.
And it was blue and like smoky blue, like you could see like a haze, almost like a tie-dye effect. But it was like lightning, just zap, but no sound.
Just zap.
Well, I never know what to say to these things. Almost everybody has had a sighting of a UFO. Now, let me swap around a little bit here and ask you about this story that I read a little while ago about George H.W. Bush and what he might have said if this is a true story. He's said stuff before, and now he said that we couldn't take the truth. What do you think?
Well, I think he said that. I believe that. I mean, they probably think that most people would be terrified if they told them all the truth.
Well, they might.
But I think
they might. I mean, even if what Dr. Jacobs says is
he
true,
got deep with
to
you.
me, it's terrifying. I mean, if we're being taken over one person at a time, that's that's pretty terrifying, actually. All right. Well,
my mother talked about a recurring dream she had when she was pregnant for me, where a UFO lands in the backyard and they come out and go in her bedroom and stood over her bed and watched her while she's sleeping.
Well, okay, then there are questions both about your mother and you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, we'll save that for another show.
Poor Jim.
Yeah, serious questions. Come to think of it.
Wow.
Let's go to the special line, the Scott-free line, and say hello there. You're on the air.
Hey, Art, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Turn that off
Welcome
now.
back. I'm glad you're back on the air.
I can't fucking believe that, man. Well, it's not easy for me to do this, Kurt. It took me a long fuck. You wouldn't believe how much.
You sound so good.
You know how hard.
Show.
I knew I had this shit in my computer, but finding it was like a needle in a haystack.
What year was that when you talked?
2015. It was. It was October the 9th.
What was your surroundings? Because you surely weren't drinking or doing nothing.
No, I was with Sandra, and
pot,
you know, I was working.
So
no, I was using myself. It's the first time I ever tried calling a radio show. I loved Art Bell's show. I loved the paranormal show. I just wanted to call in.
You were sober. You didn't
I was totally.
drink.
No, he said to be sober, so I was sober. I obeyed the rules. No, I was nervous as fuck, dude. I was talking in front of millions of people.
You sound so good.
Dude, that was millions of fucking people listening to me on that day.
Any show you hear me on, I'm shaking. My voice is shaking. I was so fucking nervous calling.
I think I have you too. I think I have you calling Art Bell too.
Kurt,
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask you a question, Kurt. Do you know what energy transfer is? Right. Ask you this question.
We talking about like on Star Trek when they can stand there in that era and then be transferred to another area, like
no.
Star Trek, something like that. Energy.
I'm talking about astral. I'm not talking about astral projection or I'm not talking about teleportation. I'm talking about conscious energy transfer.
Okay.
What's your feeling on that? Do you understand this principle?
Me explaining my love and joy and what I believe in something and speaking it to another person and transferring my energy and belief in that to them. They understanding it common sense that, hey, maybe that's right.
Right. So do you think that your
something like that?
Do you think that the common sense that you transfer onto other people should be made common sense to those that you're transferring upon?
You know what, Dennis? I don't know really your question. I don't know.
I'm a drunk, and I don't understand these things.
I don't understand.
You know, as meek people that don't believe in God, we don't understand how other people can be evil that believe in God. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Thank you, Wolfman. That's simplistic enough.
It puts it basically into perspective, doesn't it? It's not that I don't believe in God. I believe in a higher spirit, but not your fucking God sitting on goddamn heaven or something. That doesn't happen. It's a female. Sorry, you're wrong. You've been lied to all your life. Sorry, all you idiots. I believe in the Celtic. You know, the Romans basically buried it, and the real fucking religion has been buried. And they killed my family. They killed all my people. They killed it. They burned us at the stake for our beliefs. And now they're realizing that we were the ones that are really the actually nice people, and the Romans were the assholes.
Now we have President Trump.
Oh no!
And yet you still go to a Roman Catholic church that rapes your children.
Fuck Christians.
You hollering at me?
Religion. All right? And
I don't believe in your
at
Christian
me?
bullshit.
Religion?
Christian
Give me a
bullshit.
fucking break.
Christianity always wins.
Wolfman.
I'm
are
sorry,
you
I'm
hollering
not. I'm
directly
not
at
on your
me?
team on this one. I am totally controversial
Are
to you
you-
on.
Are
I
you
believe.
hollering at me?
I believe in the Great
Or
Spirit.
Are you hollering
I'm trying to educate
to
you.
everybody?
Actually, trying to educate you. I'm sorry if I'm hollering.
Wolfman. Are you hollering at me or everyone?
Well, I could probably. Sorry, I'm hollering. This is Ghost Elvis. Sorry for hollering.
So,
This is Ghost Elvis.
all that hollering was it toward Curtis Green?
Hollering is not
Everyone that can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry for all
understand what you're doing.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Oh,
I'm sorry, ma'am.
you. No.
I know.
Man.
It's stupid. Ma'am, I meant man, not ma'am.
Breath.
Shut up, Dennis. Go to bed.
You guys are alcoholics, you know that, eh?
Lay down.
Hey, I don't have to go to work tomorrow, man. You're till fucking 8 o'clock.
Lay down.
You fucking alcoholic. What are you doing up right now? You stuck fucking still drinking?
Oh, he's
Oh, yeah.
on his
Hey,
pitcher.
dude,
Bought a bender.
hey, do you need any? Because I got an extra whiskey. I got some whiskey. I don't drink that shit. I'll bring it over.
They got an hour, man.
Oh my God.
That could be right there in a half an hour, man.
Oh God.
Back. Yeah, I'll be there.
Why
at fucking
not?
Will
Why
too.
not? Why
5
not?
o'clock. Oh no, shit.
How far away are you from
I'll be
each
there by
other?
7 in the morning, man.
Dennis,
You guys
have you
sit
seen?
by each other?
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, let's see if Dennis, have you seen anything paranormal lately?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Okay, can you fill us in on your latest paranormal? Because I can't. We get it all the time, so it's like normal for us. What's your latest weird shit?
No, you know,
Tell
well,
him
dream
what
time.
fucking happens to you every day. That's weird.
yeah, it's every day. I see it every day.
Yeah, tell him what happens to you every day. That's weird. Tell him the latest adventure. Weird fucking shit.
You know, again, it's synchronicities. You know, you see them all the time. Thank you. You know, you thank the universe and say thank you. But yeah, Dreamtime is the fucking awesome, most awesomeness. Because when you dump all your fucking 3D fucking stupid crap, and then because I do have so much time on my hands because I don't work, I am retired, forced retirement. Thank you. Not really. Don't want to be, but so yeah. So I explore my dream time, and yeah, you know what they do when I say they're my etheric higher dimensional buddies, and they get me to do puzzles. And they get me to work up problems. And you know what? they say writing down lottery numbers. If you're a psychic, write down lottery numbers, you can be rich. And it doesn't work that way. What we, and I will say we, Wolfman, me, a lot of my friends, human friends, do, is we share our humanness, our human experience, with the 50 higher dimensional beings, right? Because they cannot hold physical form. See where
how many extraterrestrial races are here on Earth already? How many do you think there is?
Oh fuck.
Hey, real quick.
You say 8?
I'm gonna do a mix.
You say 8? You
Oh,
said
never
8,
mind.
Kurt? You said 8? What makes you say that?
No, I didn't say.
I thought you said 8.
I said, hey.
Well, there's 12.
I said, hey.
There is 12. I'm just going to say it right out. Okay. Hey, Dennis, do you agree with me? There's 12? 12 races?
12?
12. It says it in
Wolfman, give me your favorite song.
Well, basically,
Wolfman,
my favorite
Give
song
me your
is
favorite song.
Flat Earth Head by me.
Give me your favorite song, Madonna, whatever. Give me a song.
Okay.
wanna play
You
your
wanna-
mix.
All right, we'll play your song. All right.
Song.
I gotta put radio DJ.
No. I'm gonna play you a song. Tell me a song you want to hear.
Oh, you can DJ from there? Okay, I want to hear Madonna. I want to
Yes.
hear Light. That one that she does something about light, bending light or something. That one.
Ray of Light.
Yeah, that's it.
Ray of Light.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay. So just continue talking. I'm gonna come back on with.
Oh, I'd love it if you can do
next
that. That'd be
beat to
awesome.
Ray of
If
Light.
you can do that
Talk
through.
over
Are you on Skype with me?
I've got a
sir?
mute for a little while.
Are you on Skype
No,
or Discord?
I'm in Discord with
Okay.
Whatever.
Discord. But I'll post the song after I'm done. Give me about 7 minutes. I'll have a
don't
mix
post
of
it.
Ray of Light.
You can actually play it with the radio player. Anyone in Discord that's on with me can actually play songs on my show right now by using the bot player. Apocalypse will show you how to do it. It's really easy. And you can play
gotta go away
songs
for a
on my
while.
show.
Be right back. Be right back.
Okay. Try to figure it out.
Ray of Light song.
That's-
Madonna.
Okay. Thanks for telling us that you're coming back. Thanks for warning us.
No, I like to talk to people.
You're so mean,
I know. That's my sense of humor. Sorry.
man.
Okay, in the meantime, Dennis and I can talk about things that are actually relevant to the universe.
That's cool. Yeah. What's his name? Kurt? Yeah, Kurt was posing a few questions.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. And then we had Angela. Oh, I love agnostics and atheists, man. Skeptics? Oh, yeah, they call them skeptics.
It was good, but we chased them all out. It's only you and I left.
Yeah, I love that shit. Because, I skipped out, for, just a few hours, Wolfman, to BTR, right? To see my old buds. And,
I miss your old
rolling arms
buds,
and
man.
everything. Oh, yeah.
Is that Apocalypse?
And Facebook friends. They've been connecting with me because the energies that are going on within the universe right now, conscious energy, and I can get really deep with you if you wish. And a lot of fucking strange things will be happening. I'm sure you are aware.
I'm well aware of that. So let's put something to end.
Yeah.
So knowing that you are the Dream Master and you can actually tap into the Akashic Records, what would you say to the flat earthers? Oh, yeah. Well, think about this one for a second, okay? We'll come right back. I'm going to give you a second, okay? Because you're going to need a second, okay? You're going to have to come up with something good, okay, Dennis? I want you to put it to rest. You get it? I want you to put him down.
Okay, with Angel, we're gonna have just a year-end wrap up and just have fun. Okay.
Okay, so that's next week. I think we have a guest though, but that's
We
beside
do
the
not.
point.
We do not. Our guests are our listeners. We're going to
219,
have
here we go,
just
folks.
fun. It's right before New
Okay.
Year's.
219,
We will have gotten
219,
through Christmas.
Here we go.
And these two people didn't even know
Wolfman's
each other.
going to be on here in a
He
second.
kept
We will
saying
be back
it looked
with
like they were
Mosscastle.
out of
This
power
is
and
going to
going
be
down,
me on the radio with.
which I thought was
I don't
really
think
interesting.
they can't
Well,
fuck me. It's me.
I kind of wrote this. There were many other witnesses, but I sort of wrote this whole thing off
219.
to being a military,
I don't want to hear him.
something like that.
Fuck off.
Alan Raymer, who never had a problem with being identified, was a very well-known wildlife biologist with extensive professional credentials.
Yes.
My wife Joanne knew him because he used to come and give presentations in the
He's a liar. I
library
interviewed
to
this
all the
guy.
children
He
about the sea
presented
life
himself as
in
someone
Puget
else on
Sound.
my show.
He was heavily involved in public
Same voice.
education.
I recognize voices.
But he recalled that the next
called
night
himself-
after the crash,
Bruce
he
May.
had an extraordinary UFO sighting
That's the same guy.
in the
That's
sky
Bruce May.
about 2 miles from the crash area.
It's the same voice.
Were their friends coming to see if they were okay? I wonder.
Well, that's why I called this little part of this event the Other Search Party. he's driving home. He was very specific. We went over his schedule. This is a man who doesn't drink, keeps a meticulous schedule. He worked for the state, so he knows that he wasn't working on Sunday nights, certainly.
I got the wrong date.
So
Sorry,
we were.
guys. I got the wrong date. Okay. Fuck. This is not easy to do. Really, I don't have this shit really done right, so this is not easy. Okay.
I put it to your
it's not
Skype
easy.
too.
It's 12:30.
Losing my train, man.
Okay, that's it. I found it here. I will get it for you. Here we go. It's 2.
The Other Side of Midnight is a new expedition into matters of scientific relevance. We explore the impact galactic revelations might have on both our societies and psyches. Join host Richard C. Hoagland as he takes you on a journey.
The original of his diploma.
This is me and actual Stanton
I'd like to see
Friedman.
a resume. I'd like to see a list of his papers.
I called in and talked to
at
Stanton
MIT,
Friedman.
You have to have a master's thesis to get a master's degree. So give me the title of the thesis and who was his professor.
This dude's a
Their
nuclear
advisors,
physicist.
You know? And so I haven't been able to get... And the guy said fine, and I sent him a bunch of stuff, this friend of Bob's. And I used to have an 8-page resume around, listing papers and all that sort of stuff. And so I sent him copies of my diplomas, too. I had to dig them out. I don't sit there looking at them all the time.
That's got to be it.
Never got
I know
anything back.
this can't be fucking doing this.
Things out there.
See, it is me. Here we go.
Like,
And
I was right.
yeah.
I don't know. We're around there. There are loads of military bases around, and
Okay, nothing that you know of. And
no
what would
bases to get a master's degree.
Hello,
Hello?
you're on the air.
how are you? It's Wolfman calling in.
Wolfman.
Shout out to DM Talk and Amy Martin and the whole bunch.
Well, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Hi, Stanton.
Hi.
How are you? I'm wondering about if you've done any research on the Billy Meyer case.
Yes.
I'm reading
I
the
have.
chat room from Gian Talk.
Oh my
What your
God.
thoughts are on that?
Yeah, this is the old days.
Well,
then.
I haven't been able to validate that he is who he says he is. I mean, you know, that Billy is in contact with aliens
This
and
Mexican Nazi.
he leads a whole.
You
group
know-
of
you know who
people and
Stanton
all that.
Friedman is,
That
right?
much is true.
That's who I'm talking
But
to.
and as a matter of fact, I did a long debate with Michael Horn, who's his American representative.
Only
Yes.
knew like Father
And,
Malachi of all people.
I am still not satisfied
Richard
that.
Hoagland.
I know.
that is
I knew
legitimate.
Father Malachi. By the way,
Okay.
I'm not saying
I have-
there is a guy named Billy Meyer. There is a real person. I don't
Turn
mean
this off.
Yeah.
But,
Well, does that answer your question, Wolfman, or did you have anything
Yeah,
else?
I've got another question for him. I was wondering if there is any experimental military base around the Lake Erie area, because I've seen a lot of things out there.
like,
And, yeah.
it's like I don't know. We're around there. There are loads of military bases around, and
Okay, nothing that you know of. And
no,
what would
not
you?
offhand.
Okay, what would you have to?
I
say
love that. I just
to
moved him right on, eh?
People that believe. If you had,
I don't know. So here's another
people
question.
that believe in flat Earth. I was wondering what would you say to them?
Oh no, here we go.
I would say I've done a lot of looking in recent
Flat Earth
months,
people are like really
and
dumb.
I'm
Beautiful.
satisfied that the Earth,
You know what I
like
mean?
all the other
Remember,
planets,
Dennis is
round,
coming back with the
well,
flat Earth shit
round,
right
the
now.
notion that the
There's
sun
a
is
whole
and the moon are the same size and
millions
only a
of
few
them out
thousand
there.
miles away doesn't fit anything we know about.
so insane.
You know, there's a lot of infrared, ultraviolet,
So
et cetera,
dumb.
coming from the sun.
People
We
are
have
really
signals
retarded.
that we can reflect radar from the bodies in the solar system and stuff.
Dennis probably
And
runs Flat Earth.
I was surprised when I started
Dennis probably
digging.
have some long,
You know, even in
drawn-out
Columbus's time, everybody
explanation.
knew the Earth was round. There were religious arguments.
Basically, I quite pissed off the nuclear physicist.
I'm satisfied that the Earth is round, it's big, in comparison to the distance between my house and my neighbor's house, kind of thing. But I couldn't find any evidence to support it. I can see where people would raise the questions. And if you're out on the ocean, you look out, well, it looks flat to me. That's good enough, isn't it? Well, look at the scale. The Earth isn't 500 miles in diameter. It's 8,000 miles in diameter.
I actually really like his answer here.
And we can navigate all kinds of crazy systems. I mean, they've also said, and I guess I resent something else. One of the people who wrote a foreword for my book was Dr. Edgar Mitchell, my book, Flying Saucers in Science.
Who is a
astronaut. I met the man, and I
one
have
of
a great
the
deal
people
of
from the
respect
first
for him.
mission.
An astronaut, sixth man to walk on the moon. Well, basically, the flat earthers are saying all these space programs, man going out there, are baloney. Didn't happen. Well, I don't think all these guys are lying. And I resent the fact. As a matter of fact, I've met several astronauts, and it's not that I'm a big booster of NASA. As I've said to people, when I was in the space program back in the '60s, I thought we'd have a base on the moon by the end of the century, last century, and that we'd have gone off to Mars already. So
Dude, I was so nervous. Can you imagine? I was like,
no, listen, no, this is good, Mike.
I was so nervous when I called in there. That was my first, I'd never been on a radio before. Nothing. And the people in DM talk.
Man, I remember, Wolfman, I remember when I first started interviewing myself, right? And when I started taking authors in
interview yourself?
I took drugs.
Oh, when I used to call into shows.
Hi, how are you, Dennis? Well, I'm fine. How's your day? Well, I'm just fine. What you doing?
Yeah, I know. Go on.
Well, the persona
a lot of drugs
of the situation is, but tell me, Dennis, all about that. But I've got to tell you my aspect of the whole creation of integrity of the vast, whatever the fuck you say. Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to mute.
Already in your own words. Go ahead.
Aspect, with pronunciation on ass.
Yeah. Go ahead. Kurt, you need another drink and then maybe get yourself together.
No, you need
and stop
one more.
Thinking bi-curious. I'm psychic, don't fuck with me. There's not enough women on this show. I hate it.
Go ahead, Dennis.
If we had a fucking woman on here, I wouldn't be bi-curious either.
Where is
fucking sucks, man.
She's just sitting back, laying back, listening. Is she there?
No.
Oh, God, she left too.
Kurt, man, you're being delusional now, man. There's no women here. There's
There is nothing.
I'm being delusional, Dennis.
There's nothing for us here.
You need to get some rest.
Oh,
I think
okay.
Wow, he's getting old.
I
need rest.
No, really, Kurt.
What about you?
You're starting to insult me.
Actually,
calling me
this is when I actually start to actually appreciate Kurt's talent is when he gets intoxicated, and I really love him when he gets. He's a loved. He's got a good heart, and he's a loving gentleman. And when he gets drunk like this is when he is at his best. So don't knock the guy when he's at his best.
I love the dude immensely. Don't attack me.
Okay, I'm not attacking you.
No, he is not Portuguese. Are you?
Wait, let's keep the Portuguese people off.
Yeah.
Portuguese people on your third picture and trying to explain life. I'm gonna
thank you, Apocalypse.
Jump in and say you're wrong.
Actually, I'd rather talk to Apocalypse right now. Shut up, Kurt. Apocalypse, can I talk to you, please?
I'll talk.
I need Apocalypse right now. I don't want to talk to anyone else.
Thank you. What's good, guys? What's happening?
What have you seen a UFO lately?
Calm down.
I'm pressing F5 because I forgot there's a regular 5.
Do you realize how many women are masturbating that you're talking to me right now?
There's got to be a lot. There's got to be so many masturbator women's.
Just because
none of
Apocalypse
them
are
are near me, you know.
Well, you know, that's their problem. You can't even smell that with them.
Yeah.
But soon we will have smell-o-vision or something like that. Like on your phone, you'll be able to smell it.
He's trapped in Huey, Arizona.
Arizona.
Stinkies.
That's what they should call it, Arizona. With air, you know, it's zone. Air zone.
Yeah.
So we call it that. It's like kind of like smell-o-vision. We call it Arizona. Air zone.
I like your style, sir.
Yeah.
Also, I just like
we're going to start our own smell-o-vision. So when women get really horny when they're listening to our voices, we can smell their pussy.
Can you shut up already? You're so
fuck
full
you.
of shit.
I like pussy. What's wrong with you? Are you not a man?
Of course, but don't do that.
Shut up.
to him,
Apocalypse
no.
is talking.
Talk about the pussy, please.
Yes. More pussy. Apocalypse, go on, sir.
Okay, since we're talking about pussy vaginas and not pussy cats, I just think that women's vaginas mostly taste like a mixture of cotton candy and peach, you know, kind of if you just throw them all in just a blender. That's what it tastes like.
Especially if you give them a nice shower first.
Just depends, you know, if they've been in a
I
pile
don't
of, like, you know,
I don't go down on a woman that wears Depends. I will not do that.
Yeah, don't say that word.
Why? Why wouldn't you want
gross.
to? That's
Well,
fine.
if she wears Depends, you need a shower first. Right?
If she's
You definitely
wearing
need a
those,
shower first.
It depends.
Is that
You got to do the sniff test.
Bruce producer that came on?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been here for a while. I passed out. I took something and passed out earlier.
Hey, brother, what are you doing?
Hello,
JP,
brother.
do you do the sniff
took some
test?
Somas.
Hey, when you meet a new girl, Apocalypse, do you do the sniff test on her?
Explain that. Which sniff test are you talking about?
Please don't. do
You know what I
for
mean.
one thing.
Fucking
Shut up,
taste.
Kurt. He's trying to talk.
He's the master of the sniff test.
Yes.
I do
Oh,
that.
there's Darren. You're all sickos.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, that was
Thank you, sir.
too nice.
Thank you. You're too nice to us. That was quite
Never
an
did a finger
accomplishment.
blast? Never finger blasted a woman.
And then
shut
did the
up.
sniff test before
Then
you
shut
licked
up.
it.
No.
And then fucking lick the puss.
So you just go down without even knowing? You didn't sniff her?
Yeah, he just fucking throws his fucking schlong in there. That's it. That's all he knows about the puss.
Holy fuck,
That's
Kurt.
true, Kurt.
That's pretty dangerous, dude.
Oh, sick fucks.
We are sick.
Oh,
Don't
man.
worry about
Why would you
my
even
brother.
be on the air with a bunch of sick fucks like us anyway?
You are.
You're a Christian
I need
man.
to Go away. I know I should go now. You're all sick.
Yeah.
Here's my.
That's horrible. I love you, Kurt. You know I'm teasing, eh?
Oh, you're sick.
This is a comedy show. It's like a roast, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's like snarky humor. Like remember DM Talk,
hate
Kurt?
you.
Remember how we snarked each other on
And
DM
your
Talk?
mother.
We snarked
Go ahead.
Art Bell. We snarked everyone.
Here,
Yeah,
here's
Kurt,
my.
remember when-
Can you play Madonna? My
Oh,
mix
shit.
that I
Fucking
did for you
Madonna.
right now.
Nobody
Don't
did
fucking
that.
Madonna. When you're
Bastard.
sitting in the sandbox, when you're sitting
Fuck
in
you.
this sandbox, sir, you play
I like
the
that.
sandbox rules. This is
Kurt
fucking.
said, "Fuck you."
Fuck you.
Christian men are not supposed to say that. I like him.
This is Wolfman's fucking sandbox.
I like
Right?
it when he says "fuck
And
you."
we're
Though. He's
just,
allowed.
we're just- if you don't like the fucking language, then go home to mommy and suck her titty. Okay.
Oh man,
Sorry,
nobody
Kurt.
does that
Shut up.
anymore.
Just
That
shut
was a
up.
tribal thing.
Love you, Kurt. We love you. But we're just a
Shut
bunch
up,
of guys
Dennis.
hanging out playing in the sandbox.
Don't include
You know
everybody.
what? You know what? I love
What
Kurt,
I say.
and we are just having
Because
But if
just
you
fun. here.
If you
It's
don't
just fun.
like it, then you can leave the sandbox.
Come on,
Dennis,
don't
Otherwise,
push him.
everybody
Kurt is part of our family. Don't push him out.
Dennis, your pathetic talk.
I know
And you
he's part
say
of our
we
family.
this, we that. Not everybody agrees with you. You
You know,
motherfucker.
we have to,
Quit drinking
you know,
so much. Shut up.
we have to you know, we have to have room for skeptics that don't believe in what we believe in. And the same, he has beliefs that, you know, he has beliefs, and we do too, but we have to get along. So there's different sides of the story. So basically, he has to, one day he'll figure out he's wrong, though.
He knows he's wrong. He already knows he's wrong.
Just fucking destroyed everything you just fucking said.
I know, I'm fucking
Dennis
idiot.
is like
I'm an asshole.
a Charlie Brown preacher. Dennis is like a Charlie Brown teacher.
Basically, no. Apocalypse told me what to say. Apocalypse, did I do it right? Did I say that right, Apocalypse?
I think you did your best.
Yeah. I can't read very good, but...
yeah, to me you did.
It's really hard for me to do my radio show when I can't read very good, right? I only went... didn't have much education. I was raped by my my school, like my scout masters, and then by the Catholic priest. So that's why I'm mad.
I feel your pain, man. So did they fucking, when they diversionized your asshole, did you fucking bleed, man?
Actually, no.
Would you shut up?
You want to know the truth about this? You know, I can joke about this, but it's an actually true story that my mother became a scoutmaster because
you're so sick.
No, listen to me. Because she suspected that the scoutmasters, the Cub Scout masters, were diddlers, and that's why a female was allowed. My mother became one of the Cub Scout. Like, it's unheard of. Way back, she pushed her way in there because she thought these two guys were diddlers, and she was right. And they went to jail for it too. They went to jail. They diddled some of the. Yeah, me and my brother escaped it, but that was only because my mom came in and became a leader. And yeah,
see, is that sick?
It is sick. But she caught them. She caught the motherfuckers.
I know, but it's real life shit, though, right?
It's a true story, dude. And then I was almost raped by my brother by a Catholic priest, and he went to jail too. I narrowly escaped. I narrowly escaped that. He came to our house because my mom caught me with drugs, and then my little brother with drugs too. So I'm 16, he's 14, and this priest comes and says we have to go on this retreat with him, right? And I could see in the look in his eyes what's going on here. I said, "Come downstairs." Grabbed my brother. We wrapped our fucking arms around this fucking pole and wouldn't let it go. And nobody. No, I'm not kidding. We you know those poles in your basement that hold the fucking ceiling? Yeah, that's where I brought my brother one of those poles in the basement that holds the fucking roof, the fucking house up. And we locked our arms, and nobody could pull us off that fucking thing. We wouldn't go. They tried pulling us off. What are they going to do? Call the cops on us because we're not going to go to the fucking retreat and get raped by a priest? Well, guess what? The motherfucker went to jail 2 months later for raping kids. And it's a true story. That's Catholic fuck, and that's why they have old men, not little kids for altar boy.
How old were you when all that happened?
Do you realize that the Catholic Church does not? How
old were you when all that happened?
I was 15, 16. They caught me with drugs. I think I had some acid in a harmonica case.
When all the priests and whoever were.
Yeah, and so they were going to put me in a retreat with these priests, and it turned out later that if we would have went with these priests, we would have been raped. And that's no shit. I said the absolute truth. I'm not even joking. The guy was arrested.
Oh,
it was in the paper.
All that came out. I mean, there have been forever all over the news, all Catholic.
Well, that's why they don't have altar boys. There is no such thing in the Catholic Church as altar boys anymore. There's old men doing it now. because who wants to rape an old man up the ass? So the priests in the Catholic Church no longer get to fuck little boys.
Old men still rape old men.
You know what? They should really just let them fucking get married to a woman like normal people do. Why can't a priest get married to a woman? Jesus got married to a woman, so why can't a priest get married? Well, yes, he did. Mary Magdalene. She was a hooker, but he took her under his wing, taught her not to be a hooker anymore, and they were fucking lovers, and they had kids, and yes.
They did not have kids.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Listen, man, I got to tell you one thing about Jesus. Jesus fucking committed all the sins of man. All right? So he said, I repent your sins.
And then shut up.
Jesus, shut the fuck up, you.
Let him
because
talk.
I know
Dennis is
Jesus
saying
is
truth.
Shut
Father, sir. And I live what he lived.
Father God Almighty.
All right? And and I experienced everything he did. All right?
My God, Becky.
I wanted to.
Debbie
right?
Allen Green.
Well, you know what a channel is? You know what a channel is? Saying this is paranormal talk. Do you know what being a channel is, sir?
Yeah.
Kurt?
Of course.
Explain to me what a channel is to you.
What you are, you're a channeler.
What does that mean to you, a channel?
When you're on your third beer, pitcher,
whatever,
you can channel all universe.
No, I'll tell you what channeling is. When you see fucking real fucking ghosts. When you see ghosts.
And do you know who a channel? You don't even know who. No, that's why.
I'm sorry. I was mistaken.
Yeah, you didn't see ghosts, did you? You will. One day when you realize, Kurt, that you have psychic abilities, and
help me.
You're gonna all of a sudden wake up your eyes and go, "Holy fuck!" Wolfman and Dennis were right. I have psychic abilities just like everyone else. I can do shit.
Yes, we all do. It's tapping into it in remembrance of who we are and where we came from. This is
Apocles, what?
Got them in 3D
I would like to know what Apocles' psychic ability is because I know he has one, but I think it has to do with. I think he's very sexual, so I'm wondering what his psychic ability is. Apocles, can you tell us, please? What is your psychic ability?
He can poo at will.
Raise? Oh no, I can make something up really good.
Shut up! He's trying to fucking talk, Kurt. Shut the fuck up.
I have a 2% chance of seeing things before they happen.
Percent?
Two?
Precog. Yeah, that's precog. Precognance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of 100%, that's very. He'll never see nothing.
I rarely do. That's why I said it's like about 2%.
Oh, so you have 2%.
Where
is the 2%? Is it a certain part of your body? Could you tell us which part of your body the psychic abilities pertain to?
Hold that thought, please. And it also is telepathy. Telepathy is involved in regards to that as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So go ahead.
You guys are really putting him down. Apocalypse is trying to tell us about his shit, and you guys are really just not even giving him a chance.
No.
Yes. Especially when there's a big accident or something. I already know ahead of time. It's almost like there's a Mothman, whispering in my ear. Because it's always around just big accidents that I know to turn left or something like that or avoid. I know things.
Yeah.
Are you serious, dude? Because actually, I believe that.
Yes. It does happen.
Oh, yeah.
I think Mothman is one thing that people should actually get more acquainted with.
So I think you come from that town where Mothman is around. Are you living in that town?
That's more of a, I think, Eastern American thing, but a lot of my family came from that neck of the woods.
When you were little, did you have Cub Scout leaders that were a little mean to you?
I did have Cub Scouts. Yes, they did. We did have leaders.
Okay, we're going to have to come back later. We only have 10 seconds left, and I think I'm done here, folks. Everyone say goodbye. We have 10 seconds. Shit, man. Shit, you want me to... Dude. I want to keep going, but...